Hello. Let me lower the music volume. That should be fine. Yeah, today we are going to continue working on the River Raid game. It's been a while since we worked on it, maybe a week or something. Yeah, this is how it looks like so far. Yeah, it's empty screen, but if you press a button, we are actually generating a level. This one is short, maybe this one will be longer. See, we can generate islands, we can generate like varying width of the river. So yeah, it works like it's like acceptable. And for now, I think we should move on. Like we should make something new, because I was exclusively working on that algorithm to generate the terrain. And yeah, we cannot work on it forever, right? You can also see that there's like a slight lag when I generate next part of the river. We will have to work on it, but there I have like a separate task for it. Yeah, so that's how the game looks so far. We can only like fly over the train. There are some collisions which don't work as they should, but they are detecting the collisions, and that's the most important part. So yeah, we've only done a single task so far. And let's see, riverbank. Add a riverbank on both sides of the level. The river can vary in size or even split in two streams. Done. Hitting the riverbank will kill the player. It doesn't kill us yet, but I think we can like fix this later. The player can accelerate or brake. We are using the tiling system, the auto tiling, which works very good. We didn't have to put each one of those tiles. Like you can see, there's like different shapes of those tiles. We've only told the engine where the grass is, and it just automatically selected the proper tiles. So this is like a huge time saver. You don't need to implement any of that, and you don't need to draw like any of those corner tiles or anything like that. You only say, okay, this part is grass and this part is grass, and that triangle shape is also grass, and yeah, everything else just works. It's not like totally automatic because we had to work on it a little bit. Like, let me show you. Like there is a grass layer. How do we open the scene? Level. Oh, there we go. So we have like a tile set with defined tiles, and we also have some terrain. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, we have some things defined. How did we tell setup, select, paint? I already forgot how you set up where is which terrain. It's somewhere around here, I suppose. All right. The game shows randomly generated terrain. The terrain must be traversable. The river cannot have any dead ends. It requires some fixing, but for now we will leave it like that. Like there are some pretty narrow moments, especially at the beginning and end of the island. But yeah, we can come back to it later. Like this one is a little bit too narrow. But I kinda don't want to spend like too much time tinkering. Like we will tinker with those things, like to make the game actually more playable. But I think we should focus on some things like enemies, shooting, things like that, right? We want to make some progress. So yeah. So the terrain is barely, but is traversable. Vertical scrolling of the terrain with a variable speed controlled by accelerate, brake, player inputs. Okay, we have all of that. So I will consider this done. This should be fine. Bridge. Between levels, the river will narrow and there will be a bridge crossing it. Bridges act as checkpoints. The player must shoot the bridge. Colliding with it will kill the player. Okay, that killing thing we will implement. Maybe in this one, I don't know. Should we do the bridge thingy? The river becomes narrower before after the bridge. This is done already. Bridge works as checkpoint. Shooting will be implemented in another step. Okay, we can try adding the bridge. And let's say if we hit the bank or if we hit the bridge, we will reset the player. Yeah, we can try doing that. All right. How do we start? Like, all of my scenes so far look pretty empty. Like, this is the level scene. It's like literally only 2 tile map layers and everything is generated automatically. This is like the only scene that you can actually see. Okay, let's try making the bridge scene. We will be improvising. Bridge. Scenes. Bridge. This is note to the... wait. The player plane is character body. Okay. How about we make the bridge, I don't know, area 2D? Node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. Okay, we need some like graphic depiction of the bridge. So let's take a look at the levels script and how... wait, where do we have some properties? How narrow or wide is the bridge? Should we worry about that for now? Where is it? Oh, we moved the code to the grass layer script. Oh, there we go. Bridge width is 12 blocks and 1 block is 16. So 12 times 16 is 192. Okay, let's try drawing the bridge first. New image. Let's say it will be 192 by 16. 16 should be fine. Okay, I will actually make the picture 32 pixels high and we can make it a little bit narrower. That's fine. So let's actually draw something. Yeah, mirroring would be great. It's the same color as the background. Okay, it's pretty dark. It will be like a tarmac bridge. Or should we make like a wooden bridge? Yeah, for now, let's make it like super simple. Let's say this will be like a it will have like wooden barriers or something. And someone was clearly drunk while they were painting those lines. There we go, that should be good enough. We don't want to spend too much time on it. Bridge. And yeah, let's export this.
Hej Wacheet 0005. Thanks for the follow.
Wahid 0005, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I'm also a streamer. I would like us to be friends and play together sometimes. Add me on Discord. Huh? What do you stream? What games do you play? What's up? Thank you for the follow. I spent most of my time on Twitch playing Mario Maker 2 on Nintendo Switch, and now we are doing some game development. We are working on the River Raid. So what do you usually play, Wahid? Okay, what are we working on? Oh, the bridge. We should also probably put it like programmatically. Okay, our scripts are not very long yet, so that's very nice. Okay, let's first let's set up the sprites and stuff. This should add a sprite, right? Yeah, nice. There we go. Let's add the collision shape. Okay. This is going to be rectangle. So we will detect collisions for two things. For the player hitting the bridge, which should like kill the player and reset his position to the previous bridge, actually. And we should also detect collisions with the bullets, which we don't have yet. Okay. Level. So wait, when we are at the very beginning of our game, there should be no bridge? Or maybe we can put a bridge like here. And we will, after the player dies, we will put it like before the bridge. so they cannot hit the bridge. Okay, let's try putting the bridge like at the very beginning. Okay, this is also a very nice airplane that can go backwards. You can do some acrobatics with it. Draw island start, draw level start. I think we should have like separate functions for draw bridge, so we can return like some information on where the bridge is. Or we can like pass the reference of the bridge, so once we die we would know like where to put the player again. So should it be on grass layer? No, wait, we cannot put on the bridge on the tile map because it's not a tile. So I think we will put it like on the level itself. Can you actually do this? There is only one way to find out. So since we are doing this programmatically, we should like have the packed scene with the bridge, I believe. Bridge scene, packed scene. Okay, let's assign our brand new bridge. There we go. Kondzio, cześć, czołem. Jak mnie znalazłeś i skąd wiesz, że mówię po polsku? Hello. We have the bridge scene and let's just put it somewhere. So... No, się streamuje głównie po angielsku, także wolałbym się nie, nie przełączać. No, ale możesz pisać po polsku, a ja mogę odpowiadać po angielsku. Możemy tak zrobić. Jak ci wygodniej. Okay, so I don't think the grass layer script should be adding the bridge. Because the bridge will be added to the level, not to the grass layer. Okay, let's write like any code and just see what will happen. I think we should have like a position. Start Y. Oh. That Y coordinate is like the coordinate in terms of blocks. That's wrong. Void. So let's say if we say that this is like the position -1, that means -1 point -1, that means this is like this point or this one. So we will have to do some calculations for the bridge, I'm afraid. Okay, let's try doing like the most simple thing we can. instantiate, not initialize, instantiate. Let's call it like a new bridge. Okay, and let's just add it to the level. Add child, new bridge, and let's see if we can actually see it. So the bridge will be drawn, let's say, here. Mint George, hello. How are things? I am enjoying the Switch too, and yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Mario Kart World recently, and I've been testing all the games. Most of them just work significantly better, which is great. Like the most shocking example was, for me, was Monster Hunter Stories 2, which had like variable frame rate. And on the first Switch, it was like all over the place, like between 20 to 60 FPS, depending on whether something was happening or not. It was so weird, but on Switch 2, it's like constant 60. It's amazing. And now I'm back to making a game. Okay, we cannot see the bridge. Why? Where is it? That's bad. New bridge, instantiate. That should be more than enough. So let's print. How are you doing, Nintendo? New bridge position. Can we access the position? X. Is it possible? It didn't print anything. I'm doing good, just chilling. Nice. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom both look fantastic. Yeah. I'm very like, I always notice the frame rate. So like when the frame rate usually bothers me. Like especially when I play on PC and when I have like an option between having like fancy graphics and low FPS or having a lot of FPS without any like bells and whistles. I'm like always more into having like higher frame rate. I mean, after 60 it's not that noticeable, but the jump between 30 to 60 is like, wow. It's like playing a totally different game. Yeah, the camera moves so smoothly. It's like it almost feels like the game runs too fast at some moments, but it doesn't. It just runs as it should. It's incredible. Yeah, and here we are having some lags when we generate such a simple level. On a PC that's like probably more capable than Switch 2. Avito, hello. No Nintendo Switch 2 stream? No. I wanted to go back to River Raid, but if it won't turn out well, maybe we can switch to Switch. We've been used to 30 FPS for so long that 60 does seem too fast. Yeah, like how many games on Switch actually worked in like decent constant 60 FPS? I mean, there were some games, right? Like for example, Mario Kart 8. But yeah, I'm at work, so can't stay. Have fun though. Thank you, and have a nice evening, Avito. Wait, what are we doing? Okay, we are trying to draw the bridge, which didn't work at all. It didn't even print the bridge position. Okay, let's use the classic method and print. This means as in Polish. This is how you usually debug things. It didn't print it. Thank you for the lurk, Nintendo. Thank you very much. Wait, how is this not working? Level start. It should print dupa after level start, but it doesn't. What in the world is happening? Is this code even executed? Wait, do we have some dead code? Maybe we have some dead code. What the heck? No, that can't be right. Let's see what will happen if I do this. Okay, we broke something by commenting that code. But we are still generating something. How does this happen? Oh, we are generating all rivers only. Okay, fair enough. Wait, no. Draw level start. What is happening? Why it is not drawing a bridge? Okay, let's call the draw bridge, I don't know, here. Oh, there it is. It's so tiny. But there it is. There it is. Nice. Okay, but I'm afraid that we need to like set the proper X and Y position. How do we get that? Opening, we can try to access those. Or we can also have like a constant called middle. Yeah, let's do this. Const. So this will give us the Y position of the bridge, maybe. No, the X position. Level width. Okay, we can just do this minus this divided by 2. Let's try. So new bridge position x equals. Can we actually access this constant? We should be able. No? Invalid access to property or key middle on a base object tilemap layer. Oh, wait, grass layer is tilemap layer. Oh, I see. We need to wait. We need to specify that it's like a different type. So now we should be able to. Oh wait, why this one is called grass layer? It's a level. Oh crap. I hope I didn't break too many things. Grass layer. Wait, you cannot access constants from the outside? Oh, because it has different name. Fair enough. Maybe it shifted it a little bit to the right. We also need to multiply it by, or maybe we can do it here. Times. Can we actually access tile size? We should be able to, right? Tile size X. Tile size not declared in current scope. Let's just hard code it. It's longer now. Right? Okay. Okay, so my calculations are wrong. Oh, I need to add it. I wanted to have like an average. Oh. That looks fine. That's like, oh, that's actually perfect positioning, I would say. For now. We also need to know what the Y position should be. Like now it's 0, like relative to the layer. Yeah, like the coordinates go from 0 to -1, -2, and so on. So this is at like y equals 0 position. But if we generate another segment, it's no longer 0. Might not be the most elegant solution, but draw bridge. If we draw the bridge before drawing the level start, there is that start Y. That it's basically like the number of block. If we multiply it by 16, it will basically be the Y position of the next segment. So this should be perfect for the next bridge Y coordinate. Okay, so I will actually create a function to like convert the tile coordinate to like X and Y in pixels. So let's say convert tiles to pixels. So we would no longer have to multiply it by 6 in here. We will only work with tiles here, which is perfect. Like, we don't need to know how wide, like, there should be no 16 here, right? So this whole script that is attached to the grass layer doesn't even know how big the tiles are. But the level, we could also try to access, like actually access that tile set, but how do you? Property tile size, but it's within the tile set. Let's try with a single value, like tile, and we can always like change it to like X and Y in like a vector. What's wrong? Not all code paths return a value. That's okay. How do we access this tile set? Let's actually try to somehow get information about this. Might work. Yeah, tile size X. That's perfect. Okay, so we can actually try to... What would be the most easy? Okay, let's actually do it like that. Like, let's have like 2 values as input, like 2 numbers, and we'll return the... I think it's the vector that you can assign to the position. Vector to or vector to integer? And we will do something like return the... Oh, why did I delete that? I actually need that. Return vector 2. That might look a little... We don't need that coordinate word here, it's too long. There we go, and we do the same thing for the Y. Tile Y. Okay, we have some basic conversion, but we also have some bugs already. X times X, Y times Y. So if we do it like this, grass Y. E. Oh, we need to call the function. Bridge. Oh, it's transform position. This will probably not work. Okay, it did something, like the Y position is totally wrong, but let's see if we will get another bridge here. Why is that plane so slow? Okay, at least it's like constant. But the problem is, like, we should call the draw bridge before drawing the level start. Wait, is it? Isn't? Oh, it's hidden now. Now it's hidden below the, the water. If we hide the water, we should be able to see the bridge. Am I right? No, something is very, 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 very wrong. This is fine. Where is our bridge? Okay, let's do some debugging. Wait. Something is wrong with the debugger. Why is it not debugging? Oh, now the breakpoints work. Dravbridge. Are we not drawing the level start? I think we always start with level start, am I right? Yeah. The first thing we do is drawing the level start here. And the grass Y at the beginning should be 0. So if we multiply 0 by anything, it should be 0. So the bridge should be like below the plane, but it's not. Something is not right. Also, why is it not debugging? Do we even call that function? Something is wrong. Does it even? No, it should. Does it even? Oh, I see. Okay, I know. Okay, all right. Okay. Like we call draw level start here. This part will probably be never called. I see. So if I just put, it's I kind of don't like that part of the code, but If we put it here, it should be okay. 3200, okay. Yeah, now it works. Yep. I mean, it should be a little bit to the left, I think. Let's see if it has the same X position. It has. Wait. Okay, let's see if the next level start is at the same X position. It is. Why is the bridge not aligned? It is. Wait, wait a second. What? Is it shorter or what? Oh, okay. So this bank on the right is it's at the, it's like one block too wide. Okay. Should we worry about it though? Like it's like a classic problem of +1 when you like miss the target by 1. It's kind of easy to make a mistake like that. Grass layer. So there was a function that was responsible to adjust riverbanks. So maybe it's kinda. Oh, I see. Wait, if it's lower, make it bigger. If it's bigger, make it lower. It should result in going into like exactly the left and the right destination. Let's see how it's used. Default bank left, default bank right. Are we actually at the very beginning of the level? Are we actually? We are actually using this, I think. Opening left and opening right. While it's not in the proper position, it's getting adjusted. Wait, so at the very beginning, oh, I see. What the heck? Shouldn't it start from opening left? It's -5 and +5. Wow. Let's see what will happen if I replace that with opening. It's wider now. Huh. Wait, now it's good? I'm confused. Wait, I said that we should not work too much on those on that terrain logic, but there's something is very wrong here. So when we draw the level end, what is our destination? Default bank. Oh, so wait, so can we have like a preview of this? I don't think we can. There we go. So I think the opening is this position and this is the default. The bridge should span between the default thingies. Or maybe that middle depends on the division. Okay, here it's fine. Okay, this one is also fine. What the heck? It might depend. Wait. Why is it working now? Okay, what's this? Okay, that logic that manages the right riverbank is clearly wrong. Maybe we stop that narrowing thing once only one bank is correct. That might be the problem. So let's see. While this should not be... No, wait. If both are wrong, this should continue. Okay, so this one is fine, I guess. Draw level end. It should adjust the banks while left bank is wrong. Oh, so once the left bank is correct, this will be false, and this whole statement would be false. Okay, this is the Boolean logic. So how about we make it like this and like put it like that, and let's say not, while not. So this is the state that we want to have, like the both are fine. So while it's not true, like the whole sentence is not true, we should continue. It looks kind of ugly, but maybe it's better that having those negated. That could also be written like that, or it's like from the Morgan law. I'm not sure. This one doesn't look that good, I think. Let's have like only one negation. Okay. So yeah, we didn't have any bridges, so it was like hard to see if it actually goes to the proper position from both sides. So Bank left should be default, bank right should be default. Both should be true. And while it's not true, yeah, okay, that looks okay. So here we have the same situation. So with the next game that we will be working on, I would probably try doing some unit testing, because yeah, this is like the perfect place to do some unit tests. We also have some like repetition in the code, but I kinda didn't want to have like a function that had like 4 parameters. Maybe we should. Let's see. YOLO. Okay. Now we have a fine bridge. Okay. Looks quite okay. So yeah, looks like we fixed that. Like in the previous implementation, like once one bank was correct, it didn't align the other one. This might be fine. Yeah. This looks much better. I mean, it always aligns everything to the same position. That was our goal. Okay. I don't think that was that complicated in the original game. I think it was implemented like... Wait, I think there was always an island before the end of the level or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we have... I think we have like something that works. All right. Looks quite okay. All right, and I need to take a short break. So, yep. Be right back. All right, let's continue. So we have like a kind of working bridges now. And I think the game will work in a way like wait a second. We need to like keep track of what is the current bridge, like what is the last bridge that we've passed. Ah. So basically it should be the bridge that we destroyed last. So how about shooting? How about we implement some shooting? Like we can have like 2 tasks in progress. Because that kind of stops me, like the bridge kinda. We have the bridge at the beginning, the river becomes narrower before after the bridge. Done. Bridge works as checkpoint. After hitting the bank, player should be moved to the bridge position. We can try. We can try like teleporting the player to the newest bridge, even though he didn't reach it. So wait, let's see. We should use the signals for that, I think. We are not using the signals yet. So I've learned about one thing called signal bus or message bus. Basically, like in general, is like a single place where you can like where the messages are sent and received. But in Godot, it's like a little bit simplified. Like the engine itself has the signal mechanism. So you basically declare a signal in one place and you emit it, and in another place you react to that with a function. So you don't need to like implement the queue, anything like this. And I tried doing this in another game. So I was like, in the meantime, I was working on the asteroids kind of game. So this is how it looks like. So we have some movement, like anti-gravity movement. Like no, it's not anti-gravity. It's like a spaceship movement. There is always a gravity here in space. But yeah, it's like floating. And you can only use your like jet engine to change direction. I think it looks pretty realistic for what it is. I've also figured out how to use particles here. Like it's Godot implementation of particles. It's not like shader or anything like that. It's just basically spawning some sprites here. So yeah, and I have implemented the signal bus, and the signal bus looks like this. Basically, it's like a file with signals. That's the idea of signal bus in Godot, basically. It might look like a kind of wonky thing, especially with those warning ignore. But yeah, Godot cannot... Godot cannot like figure out that you are actually using the signals. So it has some what's the name, drawbacks. We are actually using that. So here we are connecting to the signal. So basically where that signal gets emitted, that function will get called. And there is a place where that signal is actually emitted. So the idea is basically to have all of the game signals in one place. Because it can get pretty messy. Like, let's see, our previous game, what was it? Where is it? Did we not make the game number 2? Oh, this one, Breakout, Brick Destroyer. I mean, there are some pros and cons of using like the standard signals, like the standard way of using signals. Like, let's see, I think I was using signals in that Breakout game. Yep. So basically, where is it? In the level? No. Wait, were they like connected? Basically, you can like click on those signals and decide which function will react to that. You don't need to programmatically connect to the signal. Maybe we were not using that. Okay, anyway. Maybe we did that. No. Anyway, let's try to do the similar thing in River Raid. So we will have the signal bus. So let's make a script. Let's call it signal bus. India, let's see how it looked like here. Yeah, it basically had a signal. So we want to have a signal that player destroyed or died. There we go. And we will emit that signal on when we collide with a train. Wait, can we assign the grass layer to the group? Because I will have to figure out what was the thing that we collided with. Okay, let's see. Player plane has a script and move and slide. I think we should move and collide so we can detect the collisions that way. Or are we able to react to like signal called something entered? I think the area 2D has something entered events signals. but yeah, not the maybe collision shape. Nope. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, the move and collide has different move and slide. Does the character body even have move and collide? Get slide collision count. How do we detect collisions with this? Godot move and slide detect collision. Perfect. Signals. Oh, thanks. Move and slide returns a vector, not a kinematic collision. If you want to use move and slide rather than move and collide, you can still get kinematic collision with get last slide collision. To the area 2D body entered. Should we detect it in the grass layer? Who is responsible for detecting collision, grass or plane? I think it's like the plane responsibility to like die when it collides. Like grass is not killing the plane gets killed by touching grass. Touching grass can kill you. Collision. Steady use move on collide. Oh, move and slide method is intended to simplify the collision response in the common case where you want one body to slide along the other. We don't want that to happen, actually. When calling move and slide, the function uses a number of node properties to calculate. Okay. When using move and slide, it's possible to have multiple collisions occur. As the slide response is calculated to process this collision, use get slide collisions count and get slide collision. Oh, you need to iterate. Oh, because if you slide, you can like touch multiple things. Let's see, can we easily switch to like move and collide velocity? What the heck is this code even? Oh, we only change velocity X. Wait, we are not using the delta. What? Okay, this code is not very well made. I just realized this is not well made. Like with higher frame rates, we will get... Oh no, it's kind of constant. Like the physics process is executed roughly 60 frames per second. Doesn't matter how well your game runs. But we are also not using the delta. Okay, time to do some refactoring. We could also try... What is it? A method input get... What's wrong? Oh, okay, fine. Get axis. So if we are using like the gamepad, this should return a number between -1 and +1. So we should have like a nice analog movement here. X-axis, X-axis. Move and collide, velocity times delta. Speed. Speed is our velocity, I think. Oh, there's also a property called velocity, but we are not changing that or are we? Should I modify the velocity? Velocity. Oh. Oh, we can also do move and slide using move and collide with slide function. Oh, okay. Move and slide automatically alters the velocity variable. Oh, we can change the velocity in get input. Oh, we have too many options. Well, okay, let's actually modify the velocity equals vector 2, so it will be like x-axis times speed times delta, and the y will be 0. Is velocity a vector? Yep, it is. And we can also change the like read input in get input. Voice as well, yo. What's up? Wait, did you answer me when I asked like what, like do you already have your Switch? Oh, you do. No, we were discussing the battery life. Yeah, you said you have it. Okay. Sorry. How is it popping? It's good. Do you have any advice for beginner programmers? I bought courses on Udemy. I've learned HTML, CSS. Now I'm learning JavaScript, but I really want to make applications. Do you have any advice, or what would you do in my place? I've actually, like, my programming journey actually started with HTML and PHP. Like the best thing you can do is to start small, like start making some small things, like to not get overwhelmed with like too big project. But yeah, like I started learning to program like years ago. That was like ages ago. Maybe our like almost 20 years ago. Oh. So there were like not too many tutorials. JavaScript, like JavaScript in general might be too complicated, I think. But I have like no experience, not too much experience with JavaScript. But maybe trying some framework. Like I know there are some frameworks like Angular or React. I mean, there are pretty big frameworks, right? But they should be fine for making small things, like a simple website. Also, what do you mean by applications? You mean like desktop, or do you want to make something for mobile, like Android? Like if you want to make something for Android, you can either try desktop. I only have experience in Java, and Java is not fun. Like it's not easy when it comes to desktop application. Like it has some like, you know, Java is a pretty old language, right? And if you would like to make like a Java application, like Java desktop application using only Java, that would not be easy. But I remember, I think it was called Flutter. Yeah, I think it's called Flutter. It's a framework made by Google that lets you like you can have like a one code base, and you can build with that one code base a mobile app, desktop application, and a website. That might be interesting to check out. Wait, here is the link. It shouldn't be too difficult, and I think there are some plugins or something. Let's see. And there are also some nice tutorials like on the website. Let's see. Let's see some examples. There is the whole setup process, but basically, wait. Like in theory, you are using like one code to build for Android web desktop. Where is it? Where is the code? Introduction. Okay, let's see some example. Okay, this is how you make hello world. You basically declare some containers, and like once you have that code, you can make like a desktop app from it. It will be like a window saying hello world. Or you can also run it on the web like here. It's always hard for me to like suggest how to like start programming at all. Like I think you need to like experiment and find what will click with you. Like, yeah. So yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with desktop apps. I only tried Java, which was terrible for that. But I did some tutorials on Flutter, and it was pretty cool that you can make like a application that can be, you know, can be made into a smartphone app or website or desktop. Wait, can we actually see some examples here? Nice examples, they don't work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, it changed position. But yeah, basically don't expect that you will be able to make something like super big and super complicated when you are learning. It's good to start small. So yeah. Like I think the first line of code that they wrote was in Turbo Pascal, but that's like super obsolete by now. What do you think about the current IT market? I just finished school and wanted to go to IT studies. I also finished something. Did they give you anything? Yes, I am IT graduate. I have a master degree. And to be honest, they didn't actually teach us how to program. Like the projects we were making were not super complicated. And yeah, like the teachers, I don't think they had like a lot of experience, but what's the most valuable that you can get from like basically any studies like similar to IT, if you study like, I don't know, physics, maths, something like that, they teach you how to like think logically, how to divide bigger problems into smaller ones, how to like have that analytical thinking. So I think this is like the most valuable thing that I've got from my studies. Like, yeah, they like rewire your brain. But I won't say that studies is like the programming course or something like that. Maybe I was unlucky with my university. Maybe it's different now. Maybe they actually, once you finish studies, you are like an actual professional developer and you can already start working. I've learned some basics of programming while I was studying, but the real thing you learn at work. And when I finished studies, it was quite easy to find a job as a junior. I'm not sure if it's that easy anymore. Like, from what I've seen, I mean, there are still some offers for juniors, right? Let's see. But they might have like a big expectations. Poziom doświadczenia junior. 300 offers. Let's see, I don't know. .NET developer. See, they have a lot of requirements. Okay, let's switch to Polish for a short moment. Like, chcą zatrudnić juniora, który, załóżmy, skończył studia albo jest w trakcie studiów. Powiedzmy, jesteś na 2., 3. roku studiów i w wymaganiach mają tak, że masz już doświadczenie w tworzeniu aplikacji webowych z użyciem C#, JavaScripta, czyli takich aplikacji, co już robią coś na serwerze. Dobra znajomość SQL. SQL-a się możesz uczyć latami i cały czas coś cię może zaskoczyć. Znajomość wzorców projektowych i programowania obiektowego. Tego uczą na studiach. Ze SQL-a też są zajęcia na studiach. Tu dużo zależy od tego, na jakiego trafisz wykładowcę. Znajomość .NET, ASP.NET, MVC, to jest jakiś framework. Umiejętność tworzenia rozwiązania w oparciu o REST, to jest komunikacja sieciowa. Znajomość dowolnego frameworka javascriptowego, na przykład jQuery. ORM. Generalnie chcieliby, żebyś już umiał te wszystkie rzeczy na początek. Ale nie wiem, jak ja się zatrudniałem w swojej pierwszej pracy, to praktycznie miałem znikome doświadczenie. Zrobiłem jakąś stronkę, jakiegoś prostego bloga w PHP, takiego, że mogłeś pisać wpisy, komentarze. Nawet nie wiem, czy ja to pokazałem na tej rozmowie. Miałem właściwie tylko to, co ze studiów wyniosłem. Tam było coś o SQL-u, było coś o JavaScriptie, o Javie, .NET-a nie było. Rozmowa mi poszła kiepsko, ale i tak mnie zatrudnili. Też kiedyś były programy stażowe, to jest dobry sposób, żeby się dostać do IT. Ale myślę, że studia informatyczne warto mieć, bo jednak trochę liźniesz tych takich tematów właśnie czysto związanych z programowaniem. Może nie na najwyższym poziomie, ale coś liźniesz. Ale miałem kolegę w pracy, co na przykład studiował budowę maszyn i zatrudnił się jako tester. Technikum elektryczne i mam właśnie problemy, bo wszyscy mi mówią, żeby nie iść, bo AI mnie wygryzie. Takie AI jak jest teraz, to raczej nie wygryzie. Na razie jest taki boom na AI. Jest vibe coding, te sprawy, tak? Niektórzy teraz sugerują, że możesz wpisać prompta i w ogóle nie znać się na programowaniu i wpisujesz prompty, aż coś zadziała, aż ten kod, co ci wypluje, zdziała. Może jak na szybko chcesz coś sklecić, to tak, coś prostego. Ale jak chcesz już pracować nad większym systemem, który rozwijasz potem latami, to AI ci tego nie wygeneruje, ale AI jest bardzo pomocne. Po prostu ci może podpowiedzieć pewne sprawy, tak? Ale to jest cały czas narzędzie. Nie ma jeszcze takiego AI, które ci wygeneruje system. Cyberbezpieczeństwo. No, to jest chyba teraz taka działka, co brakuje specjalistów. Generalnie ostatnio był taki trend, że właśnie w wielu firmach były redukcje, tak? Zwalniało się programistów i nie zatrudniało za bardzo nowych. Myślę, że AI to jest taka bańka teraz. Ci duzi gracze typu Microsoft czy Nvidia próbują wszystkim sprzedać AI, wszyscy próbują zarabiać na AI, a zarobią właściwie pewnie tylko ci najwięksi giganci. I nie wiem, myślę, że w najbliższych miesiącach, latach będzie taki moment, gdzie tak jakby ludzie się opamiętają i firmy stwierdzą, kurde, jednak to AI nie zrobi wszystkiego za nas. Także AI raczej nie wygryzie deweloperów, bo no nie jesteś w stanie systemu wygenerować w całości. I nie jesteś w stanie go utrzymać z użyciem wyłącznie AI. Tak na dłuższą metę to nie zadziała. Także tak. No ale na pewno teraz jest właśnie taki trend, żeby było mniej tych deweloperów, żeby używali AI-a. Zobaczymy, jak to wyjdzie. To dobrze, że mamy takie narzędzie, ono dużo ułatwia, ale nadal trzeba krytycznie patrzeć na to, co dostajesz z tego AI. To nie może być tak, że wpiszesz w prompta typu zrób mi aplikację, nie wiem, do listy zakupów i to po prostu wkleisz sobie ten kod, skompilujesz i to zaczniesz sprzedawać, bo potem jak się okaże, że są błędy w tym kodzie, to już może być problem, że AI ci nie podpowie, jak naprawić błędy w tym kodzie. Nie wiem, czy AI jest aż tak zaawansowany na ten moment. Potem się okaże, że będziesz musiał siedzieć i przeglądać ten kod sam. I sam powinieneś rozumieć, jak ten kod działa, żeby móc go naprawić i utrzymać i rozwijać. No. O cyberbezpieczeństwie nie mam pojęcia, ale wiem, że to jest właśnie taka działka, gdzie byłbyś rozchwytywany. Tylko właśnie jak się uczyć tych tematów? Nie mam pojęcia. Security. Nie wiem, może są jakieś takie interaktywne kursy, albo trudno jest mi powiedzieć, nie mam zielonego pojęcia na temat cyberbezpieczeństwa. Kiedyś były takie stronki, gdzie dostawałeś takie wyzwanie typu włam się na tą stronę, tak? To była taka gra po prostu w przeglądarce, gdzie, nie wiem, na przykład zaglądałeś w kod źródłowy strony, nie? I tam pierwsze zadanie polegało na tym, właśnie zaglądałeś w kod źródłowy strony i tu miałeś na przykład, pamiętasz, hasło brzmi tak. Wbiłeś gdzieś hasło, wchodziłeś na level drugi i już było bardziej skomplikowane, nie? Nie mam pojęcia. Nie znam się na cybersecurity. Może powinienem, ale się nie znam. Język jako taki to jest tylko narzędzie. Wiadomo, poznałeś HTML-a, CSS-a, to nie są tak stricte języki programowania, tylko bardziej takie języki, co ci pozwalają zdeklarować, jak coś wygląda. Ale już JavaScript, nie? To jest język programowania, gdzie możesz napisać jakiś powiedzmy, że program, tak? Teraz w JavaScriptie możesz zarówno frontend robić, jak i logikę na serwerze. Jakieś rzeczy typu zapisywanie, pobieranie danych z bazy, to też już można w JavaScriptie pisać. Jak już jak już nauczysz się JavaScriptu i będziesz się w nim płynnie poruszał, to potem nauczenie się Pythona czy Javy to raz, że tam składnie trzeba poznać, ale jakieś takie koncepty typu pętle, ify, funkcje, to już będziesz znał, nie? Będzie głównie kwestia poznania na przykład masz na przykład funkcje wbudowane, nie? W JavaScriptie jest jakiś tam zestaw funkcji, których używasz. To jak przejdziesz na Pythona i zaczniesz pisać w Pythonie, tam jest inny zestaw tych rzeczy. I to bym powiedział jest trudne w uczeniu się nowych języków programowania. To poznanie tego środowiska, tak? Jakie są tam możliwości, jakie są wbudowane funkcje, jak się buduje projekt, jak się uruchamia, jak się konfiguruje, wiesz, edytor, takie sprawy. Ale już sam kod, sama logika to jest generalnie podobne, nie? Nie wiem, ja piszę w GD scriptie w Godocie, no i masz funkcje, to jest switch, to się nazywa match, są ify. Takie podstawy są wszędzie, nie? No, póki widzisz, że z Udemy sporo wyciągasz, to myślę, że można by kontynuować. Też warto przynajmniej w game devie zawsze ostrzegają, że jest coś takiego jak tutorial hell. Jak na przykład cały czas tylko na ślepo robisz to, co jest w tutorialach, to możesz utknąć w czymś takim, że jesteś w stanie zrobić tylko to, co jest w tutorialu, a jak już na przykład siądziesz do nowego projektu, to nie wiesz w ogóle od czego zacząć, tak? Więc warto, jak robisz takie tutoriale, też poeksperymentować, nie? Często w takich tutorialach jest, że masz jakieś zadanie dla chętnych, że spróbuj dodatkowo samodzielnie zrobić coś jeszcze i to mocno rozwija. Jak próbujesz sam coś zrobić, to mocno wtedy się uczysz, tak? Bo wtedy mózg sam musi wymyślić rozwiązanie. Więc tak. Ja pracowałem w Javie przez 11 lat, ale zawsze mi game dev chodził po głowie. No i tam w pracy, w tej Javie, to robiliśmy takie dość skomplikowane rzeczy backendowe, czyli tam na serwerze logika się działa. A teraz się uczę game devu i robię proste gierki. Żeby mnie nie przeraził, tak jakby, jak się mówi ładnie, scope projektu. Jakbym, wiesz, siadł do tego i stwierdził, napiszę sobie GTA, to w życiu bym tego nie zrobił, nie? A jak siadłem i stwierdziłem, napiszę Ponga, no to Ponga zrobiłem tam w dzień czy dwa. I jest coś gotowego, jest coś, co działa, tak? To było dość proste, były jakieś problemy, ale tak krok po kroku uczysz się. Ważne, żeby nie zrazić się na początku. Więc tak jakby mierzyć siłę na zamiary trzeba. Zaczynać od prostych rzeczy i można też sobie zobaczmy. Mogę pokazać? No, wygląda spoko. A, i rozumiem, że to pewnie też jest jakiś CSS-owy, pewnie jakiś framework, nie? W którego używałeś. No i elegancko. Są jakieś sekcje z różnymi stylami. A, rozumiem, że to jeszcze nie jest interaktywne, nie? Tylko tak jakby zrobiłeś... No tak, bo to jest HTML z CSS-em, ale wygląda już bardzo ładnie, nie? Ja jak się uczyłem HTML-a, CSS-a, to co tam było? jQuery i chyba Bootstrap to się nazywało. Wtedy była moda na takie siatki, że na tych siatkach się robiło. Miałeś na przykład kolumnę szeroką na 2 bloki, układałeś wszystko z kolumn. Takie dużo było ręcznego dłubania, nie? Nie było jeszcze takich gotowców, że łatwo można było właśnie taką fajną, estetyczną stronę zrobić. A zobaczmy kod. No, jest nagłóweczek, są sekcje ładnie porobione. No, paragrafy. Ogólnie wygląda estetycznie wszystko. No, że HTML tylko deklaruje, jakiego rodzaju to jest treść, tak? Że to jest tekst, to jest nagłówek. Tam gdzieś obrazki były. Nawet alt jest. No, ładnie, ładnie to wygląda. No, tu jest jakaś grafika wektorowa, ten path. To już takich rzeczy to ja się nie uczyłem. A, czy jakieś animacje. A, SVG, no, grafika wektorowa, można osadzać. To też ciekawe. Spoko, spoko. No i pewnie tak jak masz... Aha, tylko jak masz takie rzeczy typu Angular, to tam chyba się nie pisze takiego czystego HTML-a, tylko robisz angularowe jakieś komponenty, ale to ja tylko coś słyszałem na temat tych rzeczy. No. Ale właśnie też jest problem, że jest ogrom tych technologii, nie? Nie wiadomo od czego zacząć. Desktopowe aplikacje. Pytanie, czy ktoś używa teraz desktopowych aplikacji? Bo jak tak spojrzysz na przykład Discord czy Spotify, to jest tak naprawdę okienko, co wyświetla jakieś webowe komponenty. Oni to na webowych technologiach opierają. Więc nie wiem, może pójście w weba i w jakiś taki framework do tworzenia GUI. No właśnie AI, znaczy jakiś kod by ci wygenerował, nie? I jak chcesz mieć coś na szybko, to jak najbardziej, ale to na dłuższą metę no jeszcze AI nie zastąpi programisty. Bardzo pomaga, ale to wiesz, trzeba mu patrzeć na ręce. Więc tak, jeśli chodzi o tworzenie aplikacji, to ja liznąłem tego Fluttera i tyle. Dzięki za follow.
19. Thanks for the follow.
Ale za dużo nie zrobiłem w tym, bo tu jednak no trzeba się nauczyć. No tu też jest język, tak, do deklarowania tych komponentów. Nie masz tu HTML-a, tylko masz na przykład jakieś widgety, kontenery, tu masz wiersze i na przykład w wierszu wstawiasz jakieś batony. Jest inna filozofia, no bo tu jest takie podejście, że wiesz, napiszesz taki kod deklaratywny i to potem można wygenerować właśnie albo jako apka, albo jako stronka. No, także Ja nie mam dużego doświadczenia z desktopem i ogólnie z UI. Pracowałem 11 lat w backendzie, czyli czysto serwerowe aplikacje. Czyli przychodzi jakieś żądanie HTTP i u nas jakaś logika się działa w kodzie i coś zwracała. Tam nie było w ogóle graficznego interfejsu w tym, co myśmy pisali. A, 2 miesiące. To nie wiem, jak już tam dłubiesz w HTML-u, dłubiesz w CSS-ie, no to naturalnie kolejnym krokiem jest JavaScript, ale JavaScript to jest tak rozległy ekosystem, że tak powiem, tam jest tyle tych frameworków, bibliotek, że ja nie wiem, od czego tam zacząć. Jak ja dłubałem w HTML-u, co było kilkanaście lat temu, to tam takim wow to było jQuery, którego już pewnie nikt nie używa. No jeszcze istnieje, ale to była taka prosta biblioteka. Tam nadal robiłeś HTML-a z CSS-em i dopinałeś pod to jQuery i tam robiła się dynamiczna strona z tego. A już rzeczy typu Angular to są bardziej... One potrafią, chyba Angular to chyba jest tak przystosowany, żeby też z backendem się komunikował. No to nie przypomina HTML-a w ogóle. To już jest jakaś składnia angularowa. O, masz Hello World. Trochę HTML-a jest, nie? Ale on jest opakowany w całą tą magię angularową. React i Angular. No to takie... To już chyba taki ustandaryzowały się React i Angular. Kiedyś były takie dzikie czasy, że napisałeś stronę w jednym frameworku i jak skończyłeś, to już powstawał nowy. I wszyscy pisali w nowym. Nie, to nie wiem, może jak dopiero się uczysz JavaScripta, to uczenie się Angulara, nie wiem, może być zbyt skomplikowane, bo to już jest ewidentnie przystosowane pod budowanie aplikacji, nie? Pewnie zakładają, że znasz JavaScript, bo to pewnie jest, to jest TypeScript, też jest jakiś tam odłam JavaScriptu. Także to, co mówiłem, małymi kroczkami. Właśnie nie jestem pewien, czy rzucanie się na taki duży framework na początku to jest dobry pomysł. Musiałbyś pogadać z kimś, kto zajmuje się webem. No. Ale stronka wygląda ładnie. Profesjonalnie. W sensie, jakbym to otworzył, byłbym w stanie uwierzyć, że to jest prawdziwy czyjś biznes. Wiadomo, jakby tu poprawiać te sekcje i tak dalej, ale wygląda git. Nowocześnie. Dobra. Żeśmy odbiegli od tematu mocno. Trudno oczekiwać, że jak uczysz się od 2 miesięcy programowania, to że będziesz już jakieś, duże, skomplikowane projekty tworzył. Ale w sumie ta stronka to i tak już jest całkiem spora rzecz, bym powiedział. Już tu teraz te wszystkie narzędzia, frameworki to mocno ułatwiają pracę. Jeszcze AI też ci potrafi dużo podpowiedzieć. Tylko właśnie się zastanawiam, jak się nie ma za dużo doświadczenia, to też ciężko chyba ocenić, czy AI cię nie okłamuje. Może ja jest ten problem, że jak czegoś nie wie, to ci może nie powiedzieć, że nie wie, tylko może coś wydedukować i stwierdzić, że to chyba będzie się zgadzać z rzeczywistością. Zdecydowanie, no. Ja jestem z czasów, gdzie się uczyło z książek. Wiadomo, były dokumentacje w internecie, ale jeszcze nie było aż tak dużo tutoriali czy kursów. Trochę tego było, ale zasadniczo to z podstaw programowania to raczej z książek. Ale myślę, że jak chcesz robić karierę w IT, to studia informatyczne jak najbardziej by były spoko. Pewnie jest sporo specjalizacji, nie? Czy to cyberbezpieczeństwo to też jest takie rozwojowe, bo to zawsze będą potrzebni ludzie od tego. Czy czysta deweloperka, tworzenie aplikacji przeróżnych. No. W ogóle jak pracujesz jako programista, to też jest taki ciekawy aspekt tego, że siłą rzeczy poznasz jakąś inną branżę. Bo programy się robi po to, żeby wykonywały jakąś robotę, nie? Może się okazać, że będziesz robił aplikację dla branży motoryzacyjnej i się dowiesz, nie wiem, jak działa fabryka samochodów, albo dla branży medycznej i się dowiesz, jak działają jakieś tam procedury medyczne. A, wydać aplikację. No ja bym chciał wydać grę. Taki mam plan. Taki mam plan i dlatego się uczę Godota. Wydaje się na tyle prosty, żeby dało się coś stworzyć sensownego. Niewielkim nakładem. Dobra, nie robimy asteroid, robimy river raid. Trochę w sumie się późno zrobiło. Okej, przestawiamy się na angielski. Okay, switching to English. Let's actually fix that player plane controls. Where do we even start? Oh, wait. Input, unhandled input. So yeah, I did some research about releasing a game on Steam. And the thing is, it's not for free. You actually need to pay $100 American dollars to put your game on Steam. So yeah, even those games that are free to play or like totally free, someone had to pay $100 to release it on Steam. But it works in a way that when your game actually, when people actually buy your game, and when you actually earn $100 from it, they will return that money. So I guess that's the Steam way to prevent too much shovelware in the shop, but there is still quite a lot. So yeah, that's my plan for like near future, to make some game, to release it on Steam and maybe earn some money, but it needs to be good enough to earn $100. So yeah. Yeah, but with like AAA games, they could just sell one copy of Super Deluxe Platinum Edition, and that thing costs $100, right? It's not that simple with indies. You can release a game and like sell it for $5 and like let's say 5 people buy it, and you are like minus $70, $75, right? Already input. Oh, it's just called input. Event. Can we get axes from this one? No. Is pressed, is released, is match. If specified event matches this event, only valid for action events. Button axis events is pressed. Okay, let's take a look at the documentation. So yeah, when you learn like a new wait, is there like HTML documentation? There should be, right? I think like Mozilla has pretty good. I remember people were not recommending W3 schools. Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group. That's probably like the standard. But that might be hard to read, I guess. Yeah, that's like technical. Oh, there are some examples. But yeah, when you learn things, like it's good to use tutorials, but it's also good to have the documentation open and read about things that interest you. Because, you know, the tutorials are like focused on some very specific goal. I'm not sure about the courses. Maybe the courses are like more, they cover more. But yeah, with tutorials, it's nice to read the documentation as well. Especially when you don't understand like some specific things. It's good to always look at the documentation. What do I want to do? I want to read the input, change the velocity based on input. Well, let's just see. Is action pressed? Left. Wait, but I wanted to use the axis. Like here, input get axis. Input event. Abstract base class for input events. And when it comes to releasing things, like some people were super lucky, like the guy who, let's say, who made Flappy Bird, and it was like huge success, or that game about that lumberjack that you basically just tap left or right to cut the tree, and they made like millions. That would be nice, right? To have something that is pretty low effort. It won't take you like years to build, and it will just sell well. But you know, these are like that's very rare, I would say. I also need to improve my English because I see that it's difficult here without... Yeah, English is a must. I mean, I've worked in a company where I didn't have to use English, like I didn't have to speak English, but all of the documentation is like by default it's always available in English. There are some translations, but it's good to know English like on a level that you know, that would let you read the documentation and understand it. It's very often in the job requirements, like have the English level that lets you read and understand the documentation. So yeah, but I've worked in a Polish company that hired mostly Polish people. So yeah, that was a little bit easier for me. I mostly learned English by playing games and watching movies in English with English subtitles. When someone talks, I understand, but when I have to speak myself, I have a problem. Yeah, that's probably because you are not speaking very often. Like, yeah. That's probably the case. That was the case for me. Like, I of course, my English is not perfect or anything, but I think I have improved a lot thanks to streaming. Like, now I have the occasion to like actually speak English. And like the best would be if I had like someone to talk with, like a real person and having like a real conversation, like speaking, like both sides speaking. I have that problem with German language. Like I've learned German for 6 years, and like the level of those lessons was pretty terrible because I had like different teacher every year for many different reasons. Like the teacher got pregnant or retired, or I went to high school and the teacher changed, and all of that stuff. Basically, I had like different teacher every year. And when I listen to some conversation in German, I can understand the general topic, the context, but it's so hard to actually say something. But yeah, on a daily basis, I have like basically zero contact with the language, and that's the problem. Like I've learned German the most when I was actually in Germany for a few weeks and I had to speak with people. This is when I learned the most. Okay. Godot input event axis. Get axis. What does it actually return? I'm also going to study a bit. Thank you again for your advice and help. I wish you a nice evening. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a good one, Konjo. And good luck with your studies. Yeah, programming is fun, but yeah, it's you basically will have to learn all the time. You always learn something new. Introducing the new axis handling system that was in 2018. Should I even read that? Yeah. I think I am overcomplicating things again. Okay, let's try and make it simple. If action pressed left, then velocity x equals no. I'm not sure about that, but oh, we don't have delta here. Maybe we should end. Yeah, it's almost 11 p.m. My brain is not working anymore. We will work on that later. For now, it's kind of working. It's not that bad. Okay. So what did we do today? We did the bridges and we fixed that bank alignment things. Yeah, I think we should end the stream. It will take like too long to refactor that, even if it's simple. Okay. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Maybe we will stream some Mario Kart. Is it interesting enough? We will see. We will see. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. So maybe on Saturday. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by today and have a good one. Bye bye.